Good morning, world. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're watching from. My name is Amahaotu from Lagos, Nigeria. The time now is 11 a.m. Nigerian time, 11 p.m. Fiji time, and 3 a.m. US Pacific time. You're welcome to my broadcast for this week, my first broadcast for this week. I've not been doing a lot of broadcasts recently because I want to concentrate more on prospecting and cash flow. Before I continue, let me welcome all of you on to our slogan, Tbc slogan, Amore et Reverare. Amore et Reverare. Love and respect. It is on this foundation that admin builds Tbc, set up the platform of Tbc. Because of the love and respect he has for humanity, he set up this platform to eradicate poverty worldwide and usher in abundance, which is already there, except that 99% of the people are denied this abundance by 1% that call themselves the elites or the powers that be, who have dominated 99% of the world economy, leaving only 1% to 99% of the people. A world of 7.5 million people. 1% dominates 99% of the economy. Because of the love and respect that admin has for the people, he has brought in this platform to eradicate poverty worldwide and bring in abundance. And how does he want to do this? He wants to do this by creating 1 million billionaires. In reality, it is 1,111,111 billionaires, and then 1 billion millionaires. This 1 million millionaires, or 1 billion millionaires, will be able to create 5 to 10 jobs in a world where you have around 3.5 billion in a world where you have around 3.5 billion unemployed, roaming around, suffering, gnashing of teeth. If the 1 billion millionaires create 5 to 10 jobs, it means they will create between 5 and 10 billion jobs. This will clear off the unemployment from the surface of the earth. And by the time the jobs are more than the job seekers, the salaries and the movement of the workers will automatically rise. And when that rises, the people will begin to live in a better working environment. The 1 million billionaires will be supplying the necessary liquidity to the 1 billion millionaires in order to maintain these 3.5 billion employees. So this is the vision of the admin. And now, how have we been going about getting to this wonderful expectation, wonderful aim? Admin has devised very simple but accurate method of getting this done, and that is by going all out immediately, giving out money, putting money in the pockets of the people, giving out money in to the people in the form of, it was before 100,000 cookies, now it's 25,000 cookies. We are in the distribution phase. That is, we are all out, going all out to make sure that at least 1 billion people are millionaires by giving out these cookies, which if you redeem, become crinkles, and if you convert the crinkles, these 25,000 cookies, if you convert it, becomes 250 crinkles, and 250 crinkles, if you go to crinkle cashback office and go to the calculator, you see it is approximately, it's over $2,000. This is what admin puts into the pocket of anybody who joins TBC and wants to help in the distribution of these crinkles, this means of exchange. So that is what is happening now. We are in this vision phase where we go all around getting people to join us. But a lot of people do not know how to do that. That is getting people to join us, recruiting people. Admin has also gone further to create systems with which you can use to recruit people. It has a fast startup system where you go into your Facebook, have a lot of friends. Most of us have more than 1,000 friends in Facebook, friends, because you have not been in communication with them all the time. Only a very few of them you have been communicating with, maybe once in a while. You have been busy, you have other things to do. But now that you want to get them to join TBC, accept the crinkles, accept the money, the free gift, you have to break the ice. You have to reconnect yourself with them. You have to re-energize your friendship with them. And that is what we call breaking of the ice. You know, you start going into their Facebook pages, raising their thumbs, making thumbs up for them, wishing them well, congratulating them when they have bad days and all that. And then starting discussions with them. By the time discussion begins to flow between you and those your friends in Facebook, you have broken the ice. You can now offer them the gift. You tell them you have a gift for them. But the secret is you do not force anybody to accept the gift. You do not force it down the throat of anybody, because immediately you begin to do as if it is a do or die affair, the people will run away because they believe you have something secret, something hidden to gain by offering them this gift or giving them the gift. So you just casually offer them the gift, and in most cases, they will accept the gift. And let me tell you a story. You know, I've joined the TBC since December 2017. I'm a very busy man. I travel a lot of travel around. A civil engineer, very busy. So I just been concentrating on my immediate environment, that is my family and my relations. But this weekend, I decided that I will break the ice and I will go out and begin to recruit. What I've experienced is unbelievable. Most of them, I started by just saying Happy New Year 2019 to you, and they automatically they reply because most of them already know me. They know me. I've been their friend for a long time, even though I've not been in touch, I've not been in contact. And they start asking, how is your family? How are you doing? How is your business? How are you getting on in the new year? And then we start talking. And then, bam, I just say, I have a gift for you. You can't believe I've offered the gift to more than 20 people. Between, that was, to be frank, it was only on Sunday I did that. Because that's the only time I have a free time. On my couch, my bedroom, I sat out there using my handset. The 20 or so that I offered the free gift, all of them want the free gift. They say I should give them. And I've started sending them my link. Now we're at the point now where they are filling the forms and getting themselves registered. But interestingly, I came across one guy, and that is a thing that all of us will have to see. There are people. Admin must have been a wonderful salesman for him to be a millionaire, self-made millionaire in US dollar. It's not a child's play. It must have been a wonderful. I've not been a salesman. You know? I'm an engineer, even though I'm also engineer in business. My own business is that people come to me. I don't go around looking for people. You know. So, but this time I have to go around looking for people because they were doing marketing in Tbc. So there's a guy that I got in touch with. Suddenly he said, yeah, money cannot be used publicly. The Bitcoin is what is this and that and that and that and that and that. Now, you see, that is where the advice of admin comes in. He told us about the SW. Some will, some won't. So what? So, in order not to waste my time with this guy, I just told him, I will get back to you. But what you must understand is that Bitcoin has nothing at all to do with Tbc. And Tbc is not a public means of exchange. It's not a public currency. It's not a public cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and all these other ones. It is purely private. That is why we have our community. By the time we have our 1 billion member community worldwide, our money will become fluent and we can use it everywhere. Like what is happening with our big friend, a wonderful leader, Pritam, in India. They are recruiting a lot of merchants now. In Nigeria, we are also recruiting a lot of merchants. In Nigeria now, there are places you go and buy rice with our crinkles. You go and buy television with our crinkles. You go and buy cars with our crinkles. You go and buy land with our crinkles. You see, I just told him that, and then I put him by the side because I don't want to waste my time with him. I want to see how many people I'll be able to recruit this week. So these are the obstacles one is expected to see. There are the naysayers. There are people who don't believe because they cannot quickly go and cash out the money. You know, he told me, I know Tbc. I know Tbc. You cannot use the money. You cannot. I said, yeah, you cannot go and cash it out. If you follow our instruction, if you follow the set down rules in Tbc, you will be making money, you'll be making livelihood. As we are even going towards our destination. And the interesting thing about this guy is that he's a guy who wants me to assist him to go to Germany, to go and work. He says he's a programmer, and I asked him how good is he. He's not even a good programmer. He wants to go out of Nigeria to go and work, and now there is a job in Nigeria. He doesn't want to do it. So you have such people. They are there. There are many of them there. So the point is this: we have to follow the set down rules. The set down system is already there and is matured. It's not a thing you have to start afresh. You don't even need to think. You just click and follow and look. You duplicate. You copy and paste. You just follow the set down system a lot of people have been using to cash flow. But if you cannot, there are some intricacies in it. You know, like this breaking of ice. Like knowing how to get somebody to open up to you and relax, and you offer him or her the 25,000 cookies. You need to have the finesse, you know. The French says the finesse. You have the finger touch method, the way you have to be able to convince, make somebody to relax, make him not to be suspicious. You know, our brother Mbedenic, I've been watching some of his tutorials on the cash flow. One of the things he said is, please don't fill your Facebook page with TBC advertisements. Come and join TBC, come and exchange. I make a billionaire, I make it up. Don't do that, because when you are talking to people, they like to go to a Facebook page. And then they see it full of all these money making advertisements. They say, look at this guy, is coming to talk to me about it. They will just switch you off. You will get nothing. So you make it simple. It's not a do or die affair. And that is the normal human being. Maybe something is free and you are forcing him. He will not want it. He will not want it. I remember when we were small children. I have to tell this story because it will help those new ones, young ones coming to TBC to know that the system is already there. You need to copy it. When we were small, attending primary school in those days, I think it was United Nations that came to Port Harcourt, where I was born and schooling, and offered milk, cartons of tinned milk to school children, because protein is not easy to come by in this country. You cannot believe it. The children were jumping through the windows and running away. Their parents asked them to run away because how can they come and offer this? There must be poison. Something must be wrong with it. They ran away. But some of us whose parents are exposed and they understood, our parents said, please go in. Myself and my siblings, we got cartons, 10 and 20 cartons of this tin milk and took it home. Do you know that by the time this milk was finished, these same children that ran away started coming back and begging that they should be given the milk, that their parents said, look, we can use it now. I would say, you see now. When you make things so serious for people, they suspect it and they run away. But make it as a thing where they have to make the decision themselves. Let them ask themselves, this gift that I'm going to be given, it must be very valuable if a man of this caliber, because we are men of integrity. If you are a person that the people suspect or people don't like, naturally they will not accept the gifts from you. They will say, who knows what rubbish he wants to give us back. They will just walk away. But if you are men of integrity, and I've seen that almost everybody in the TBC community is man or woman of integrity. They are respected people in their communities. If you offer them these gifts in a very casual, simple way, look, I've received the gift and I want to offer it to you. They will say, what is it? Give it to me. And you tell them, you say, smartphone money that's used worldwide. And by the time they come in and you begin to show them the value of their 25,000 cookies, when it is redeemed, 2,000 over $2,000. For a Nigerian, it is an unbelievable gift. You say, what? And you tell him, wait, you will even get more. You want to get more? You want to get more? And naturally, you want to get more. You ask him, you want to be a millionaire or a billionaire? He will tell you he wants to be a billionaire. Then you tell him, okay, very simple. You get yourself registered as member of Tbc. Pay your admin fees, under $10, which is nothing. And then that will consolidate your position, and I will show you many, many ways. You take it to the merchants. Especially here in Nigeria, there are, you open the merchants list and show him. You go to India, show him. And if it's one that is close to you, I have some samples of, I bought some shoes with crinkles. You can show him. You can show him. I have a relation that bought a television with crinkles. So if you can show him all these things, you begin to understand that what you are giving him is real money. It's a liquid cash, which he can use to get things at specific places, because it's a private money. It's a private economy. It's not for public use. So by the time he has done that and he wants to be a billionaire, you tell him the only way is to acquire one full coin. Immediately you have one full TBC coin, you are a billionaire. Because by the time you show him what $100 worth of crinkles is, 10 to 12 crinkles, and then he sees a full coin that is 100 million crinkles, he will immediately do the mental arithmetic. It doesn't need a calculator, and he will know immediately that he's a billionaire, and naturally he will go for it. So the system is already there. We only need to sit down and do some job. You cannot be a billionaire or a millionaire without doing some work. It doesn't work. Nowhere in the world do you go and pick billions on the road. No, you have to work for it. And admin has even shown us that we need some billionaire skills. Especially most of us are already billionaires and millionaires, because as soon as you are in TBC, you are either a millionaire or a billionaire. But we are not living up to expectation. We are not living the life of millionaire and billionaire, because the people you want to recruit and make billionaires and millionaires, they will have to see you behave like a millionaire or a billionaire. You cannot be living like a church rat and then you want to make other person a billionaire or millionaire. They will just laugh you to scorn. They will just say, look at this guy is a joker. Look at him. He can't even wear proper dress. He's not properly. He can't even eat 3 square meals a day. And he says he wants to make me a billionaire or a billionaire. Why hasn't he made himself a billionaire? So we have to begin to cash flow. By the time we are making $100 every day, or even in 2 days, as a Nigerian, no matter your position, no matter how poor you are, your life will change. People will see it. You know, there's something you can hide. You can't hide money. You can't hide money, because as soon as you have money in your pocket, you will use it, because there are a lot of things that you need to live with. It will change your life, and it will begin to radiate out of your body. Wealth radiates out of the body. You cannot hide it. Because it even gives you the audacity, the authority to speak publicly and anywhere you go without fear of intimidation or harassment, because you are wealthy. That is what admin is telling us to do. We should learn the skills of millionaires and billionaires. We should learn it. Those who have not learned it, if you don't learn it, you must learn how to talk to people. Like Derek is teaching his students, capital students. There's a skill, and many of them are appreciating it. Many of them are giving testimonies of how their life has changed since they joined the training. Wonderful training. Our big brother, the voice of TBC, Randy Wilson is doing it. I am sure Pritam Kumar is doing it. Many of our big leaders are doing it. So you only need to join these tutorials. For those of us in Nigeria and Africa mostly, Ghana, Cameroon, I would advise you to go and join Mbederik. It does not demand any money from you. No kobo, no dollar, no pesos, nothing. His own is free. And he does it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday by 8 p.m. You join Mbederik in this lecture, which is given free of charge. He's giving you all the tricks, all the mesmerizing systems you use to recruit people. Because when the people flow, their cash flows. Because when they come in, they will buy their crinkles. They will like to equip their wallets. They like to stuff their wallets with billions. And that is what you need to do. So you need to go and join these tutorials, these lectures. It will take you by the hand and lead you on until you become a master of cash flow. You lose nothing. As you're cash flowing, as you're learning, you're cash flowing, you're making money, and he's giving you 50%. And people should understand the partnership system. You see, when you are new, your wallet is empty. You have only 250 cookies, which you have not even redeemed, except you join now during this promotional period that is ending tomorrow, which you have not redeemed. So you have no money in your wallet. But you can still be doing cash flow by partnering with the broadcaster, with their leaders, with their sponsor. He is the one that does the exchange. He is the one that when you pay, when they are recruit pays the $100 or the $100, he is the one that takes out of his own wallet, his own crinkles, and gives to a recruit. You don't give anything. You don't give anything, but you make 50%. You see, Admin is a wonderful human being. He's a man who really believes in distribution of wealth. Let's look at it. You see, we don't take our time to look at the details of things. If we look at the details of things, Admin says that you partner with a leader who uses his own money to do the exchange and still gives you 50% of it. There is nowhere in the world it is done. Yeah? You bring somebody to come and buy my goods. I give the person my goods and give you 50% of the value of the goods. It's not done. It's never done anywhere in the world. It's only in TBC I'm saying that. Yeah, sponsor, the leader, the broadcaster, who you partner with is the one that gives out of his own wallet. He gives out his own crinkles, and he gives you 50% of that amount. If you bring in $100, he gives you $50. You have done nothing except bringing a recruit. But he, apart from training you and the recruit, he also gave his own money, his own crinkles to the wallet of their recruit, and you get 50% of it. So, please, this is a place to be. TBC is a place to be because it's a place really founded or based on love, purely on love. Because if you love somebody, you give all you have for it. Jesus loved us and he took and allowed his life to be terminated because of us. He died because of us. he paid the ultimate value. That is what admin is asking us for to do. And that is what he's doing. Because I don't see where you will come and buy my goods. Because you are an agent, I give you 50% of the goods. It's only in TBC. So it is because of the love and respect admin has for the human. That's why he has made this a system that was putting this law in TBC. Normally, other places they will give you 5%, maximum 10% for bringing somebody, not 50%. So let us use this opportunity and quickly distribute the gift. Get in the people and get to 1 billion people before the end of this February or this. We can do that. By the time these 20 people I'm bringing in now register, and every one of them goes about bringing one person, we are doubling the figures. Before we know it, we have done more than 1,000 people. Imagine our 3.5 million people now. Everybody bringing 1,000 people. What figure do you think we shall have? So please, it's very, very important that we follow the system, but we should be prepared to do some job. You can't sit down because somebody are giving you a gift of $2,000. You go and lie down and wait when they are going to exchange that money. That is very bad. That will be wicked of you. The aim of giving you that gift is for you to help to give it to other people, so that we multiply quickly and get to our 1 billion members. Having said this, one of the topics I want to talk about today is what admin. Wow, my time is gone. What admin talked about people who say that people who don't do cash flow should be expelled from TBC. I just want to briefly say, please, cash flow is just one of the methods of our getting to our destination. Because everything we're doing is to get to our destination. Admin introduced cash flow so that those who don't have any source of income or whose income are very small can still be earning while they are distributing our gift, while they are recruiting. But those who are able to recruit without cash flow, they should do that. They are doing that. I have been recruiting without cash flow. But I need to start doing cash flow because the people that I'm recruiting, I need to teach them to do cash flow, because if I don't do cash flow, they wouldn't know how to do it. So it is important that everybody should understand that everything admin has done here, he has God inspiration in him. He has slept over it, he has talked over it, and God has sanctioned it, and that's why God has approved it. That's why he is doing them. And it is all for the benefit of the TBC community and for all of us, so that in a very short time, we get to where we're going. People should be busy with recruiting and not finding faults everywhere. Not disturbing the peace of the wonderful community we have. Such a camaraderie of environment we have. From here, you connect with India, you connect with America, you connect with Japan, everywhere in the world, and everybody is on the same page. Everybody is talking of the same thing. Everybody is happy with one another. It's a wonderful community. So, my dear brothers, I thank you, and I wish you a good day until I come your way again. Thanks, and bye for now.